Yo, what's up fam? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into the wild, wacky world of Apple rumors with the first look at the iPhone 17 Air. Now, before you think we're just another tech channel hyping up another shiny gadget, let me hit you with the tea. We thought we knew what this baby would look like, but turns out, guessing isn't our only game anymore. Alright, so let's rewind a bit. About 6 months ago, rumors started swirling like crazy. Big names like The Information and Ming-Chi Kuo dropped hints about an ultra-thin, super sleek iPhone slated for 2025. Yeah, that's right, this year. And yo, if you're not catching these vibes at home, it means you might have missed the memo, but trust me, it was lit. They even hinted that Apple was about to kill off the Plus model. Now that's some next-level timing, right? I mean, imagine saying goodbye to the old guard just as a sleek newcomer rolls in. It's like replacing your old mixtape with a fresh, crisp playlist. Out with the old, in with the epic. Now, here's where things get spicy. Early leaks were throwing around a starting price of about $1 in $300, making the iPhone 17 Air the priciest iPhone ever. But hold up, fam. For a gadget that's supposed to be ultra premium, we're looking at some pretty meh specs. A single rear camera and an A19 chip that feels, well, a bit too regular for such a steep price. I was like, bruh, what's up with that? It felt like someone tried to mix a luxury label with mid-range internals. So I speculated that maybe, and I mean maybe, the high price tag was just a rumor gone wild. If you strip away that outrageous cost, what you really get is something that feels more like a worthy replacement for the dying Plus model rather than a full-blown ultra-premium flagship. Back in the day, we debated this like it was the ultimate throwdown. I even declared, if this phone drops with those mid-level specs, and I'm not kidding, if it's even a penny more than that year's Pro Max, I'll shave every last hair off my head. And trust me, that's some serious commitment. No cap, I meant it. Fast forward, and most big-name publications are now casually calling it the iPhone 17 Air. And you know Mark Gurman? The guy who's like the Nostradamus of Apple leaks? He's been super careful with his words, but even he seems to be vibing with the Air moniker. Like, he's not just calling it Air because it sounds cool, right? It's because there's some solid reason behind it. Back to our main event, the iPhone 17 Air. Let's talk design. Now, in this day and age, Apple's design cycle is almost like clockwork. Finalized well ahead of launch. And what I got to see? A sleek, side-grade version of the regular base model. Think of it as the Plus model, but trimmed down. A sort of minus version, if you will. Check out this recreated render right here, gestures to render. Notice the camera bar at the top? That's Apple doubling down on a design language that isn't entirely their own. Yep, shout out to Google for pioneering that vibe a few years back. But hey, if it works, it works. So, what's up with the camera? Rumor has it, we're looking at a single 48-megapixel shooter? And honestly, I'm kinda here for it. Look at that camera bar. Minimalist and sleek, with the flash and mic shifted just right. It's like Apple's saying, we've got the tech now, so why overcomplicate things? I mean, come on, remember when we needed a gazillion lenses on our phones back in 2015 because sensors were tiny and frankly a bit wimpy? Now, it's 2025. Sensors are beefed up and AI is doing most of the heavy lifting in computational photography. It's time to bring back the simplicity. One lens is all you need, and I'm here for that movement. And let's not ignore the consistency factor. Apple is all about that intentional, clean design. The camera bar is flush on the iPhone Air, and you better believe it's going to be just as sleek on the Pro models. The front? It still rocks the dynamic island, but with a twist. It's ultra thin. Rumor mill says we're looking at something around 5 to 6 millimeters thin. That's like Super slim and elegant, yet sturdy enough for our tech-hungry lives. Look, I'm not here to sugarcoat things. The iPhone 17 Air isn't about overhyped specs or breaking the bank. It's about reimagining what a solid daily driver can be. It's a tribute to the classic, no-nonsense approach, but with a futuristic twist. I'm hella curious about this device. I mean, if it drops a scene, I'm seriously considering it as my next daily driver. And to all my fellow nerds out there, whether you call it a daily driver or just your beloved gadget, this might just be the upgrade we've all been waiting for. So, there you have it. A first look at what might just be Apple's boldest move yet, with the iPhone 17 Air. Hit that like button if you're hyped, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more no-nonsense, real talk tech deep dives. Until next time, keep it real, stay curious, and remember, the future is bright, but sometimes the classics are still king. Peace out.